Hey guys, happy Saturday. It's episode 197. Welcome back to the show. Okay, you guys don't know this, but I've given up. I don't care. Whatever. Okay, you guys don't know this, but like literally before every episode, I sit for a good minute and get all of my burps out. And there you go. Behind the scenes, what it's like to be a podcast host. I don't know if anyone else is doing that. Is anyone else doing a pre-show burp? Do people do vocal warm-ups? Me. Hi guys, it's Jacqueline. Okay, shit. Hi guys, it's Jacqueline. Welcome back to the show. I gotta keep it feminine right now because I just burped literally as the first thing on this Okay. Hi guys, it's Jacqueline. Welcome back to the show. Happy Saturday. Today's gonna be Q&A number 23, which means I've been podcasting for 23 fucking weeks. Okay. Okay. I can't do that voice. Let's get into it. I want to jump right into it, but first, please hit that subscribe button. I'm here 7 days a week. And head over to patreon.com/TJMS to support the show, support me. If you're new, I discovered podcasting very randomly on a night in September 2020, and I discovered my passion, and I want to do this forever. I want this to be my 30-year career plan, whatever you call it. I want to retire as a podcast host. And so it would mean a lot to me if you went over to patreon.com/TJMS and dude, donate to charity, donate to your local podcast host. It's a tough economy out there. I don't know what's going to happen in the world. And I'm trying to grow my audience. I'm trying to, honestly, I really want 2 more so I can do a live stream because I'm being stubborn about that. 2 more Patreons on patreon.com/TJMS, and I will do a live Zoom hangout with you guys. Too long of a plug for your Patreon, Jacqueline. Everyone's here for the Q&A. Come on, cut to the chase. I gotta be honest with you right now. Before I answer a question, still not doing the Q&A. Drinking more carbonation, probably gonna burp more. I got a root beer Zevia on deck and some lukewarm water. Look, I have a situation going on my body right now, or in my body. It's a sensation that I'm forcing myself to sit through during this episode, and that is, I got toe rings on that hurt like hell. Okay, I'm training my toes to get used to them, and I just put them on. I waited all day long for my Amazon driver to deliver them. This was the one time I felt so like I've never wanted to get a package more. Like all I want to do is have cute feet and have cute toes for 2021, and we're going into summer, and I want these toe rings on my fucking toes so bad. So I just sat and looked at the delivery tracking info all day long. I'm like, where are these? And so they finally came tonight, and my toes hurt, and I'm pushing myself through this, and I think that's stupid. But in my past experience wearing toe rings, guys, why am I not doing the Q&A? You know what? Okay. But in my past, I'll cut to the chase. In my past experience, you kind of have to, Jacqueline, no, these are just shitty Amazon toe rings. They don't usually hurt. But I feel like in the past, I'd put them on and they'd hurt really bad. And your toes get used to them after a while. Like they kind of just, the nerves or whatever, like forget they're there and you never feel them. Dude, fucking A. Jacqueline, first question, let's get into, you guys asked me questions on Instagram. Q&A number 23. I'll just start with a basic bitch question. I have these on a list here on my Instagram, but I'll do the first one. Simple. Oh, fuck. That was my dog. He just shit on the microphone. First question. What is your favorite kombucha flavor? I feel like this is an important thing to know. I'm a kombucha whore. I started drinking kombucha in high school, and actually the first kombucha I bought. So I'm a gingerade. I'm a slut for gingerade. I'm a ride or die gingerade bitch. And the first kombucha I ever bought was from a little grocery store in Mount Vernon, Washington called Hagen. But I always said Hagen's. Everyone pluralizes Hagen and says Hagen's. Anyways, I got it at this grocery store. Safari quit unexpectedly. And dude, Safari quit unexpectedly. I know I'm distracted. Get back to the kombucha question. Anyways, I got like some hot bar Chinese food and a fucking kombucha, and I think I was a junior in high school. This was like 2011. Dude, when did GT's kombucha start? Whatever. I was an early adopter in kombucha back in the day in high school, and anyways, first kombucha I got, I remember I walked to the gymnasium. Okay, fuck. Do I want to story tell this or just cut to the fucking chase? I told you my favorite kombucha flavor is gingerade. Guys, the first kombucha I bought fell through the grocery bag, the plastic grocery bag, all over the pavement in front of everyone while I was trying to walk into the gym. I think I had like practice and I got dinner for after it. I don't like basketball practice. I don't fucking know. But I just remember being like, I wanted to know what kombucha is. And then it fell on the ground and shattered and I never knew. So then, I don't know. Another day I got one and haven't stopped drinking gingerade trilogy. I'd say trilogy and gingerade are my go-tos. The twinkleberry fucking blue one is okay. I think it's called razzle dazzle berry or some shit. Cosmic berry. That's okay, but you can catch me on the news as the girl whoring herself out for gingerade kombucha from GT's Kombucha Company. And dude, I will go down in history as like that is I know I talk a lot about coffee, but dude, I think it's because I just did yoga and I'm kind of like dehydrated, and kombucha sounds so good right now, and I'm drinking a fucking I'm drinking a Zevia root beer. This is basically soda, but I psyched myself. I'm brainwashed or slow down. Why do I have so much fun on this podcast? I always like talk too fast and then laugh at myself. Like, what the hell? Just because. So it's stevia sweetened soda, but I feel like it's still the same shit as like normal sugar. And your body doesn't know the difference, but whatever. Dude, I want a kombucha so bad. This question dragged on too long. I'll move on to the next one. All right. Next question. How much Bitcoin do you have? As you know, I'm bullish on Bitcoin. I think it's a future. I think cryptocurrency or a global digital currency is the future, according to my fucking analytics and my fucking data research and my... I'm not going to tell you how much Bitcoin I have. I don't... I've told you guys I told you guys I put my stimulus check, or I bought Bitcoin with my stimulus check. Okay. But I'm holding on tight. I feel like it's something that I don't want to in 10 years look back and go, oh, I was confused by it and I never bought it. And so now I could have had, it could have grown so much and then I didn't, whatever. I don't want to be that person. So I definitely invest in Bitcoin, and I'm dollar cost averaging into it. I do that with my stocks too, where I don't really give a fuck about the price so much. I just I'm on like a schedule with what I'm depositing into my stocks every month. I do it monthly, and it just depends. But with Bitcoin, I do. So I set aside money for Bitcoin no matter what the price is. And I got in 2018 at 14K. But I'm not going to tell you how much I have. Just pretend I'm rich. Just pretend I'm filthy fucking rich. And I'm a Bitcoin billionaire, like whatever you want to believe. I don't know. I feel like people that talk about money online don't have any. So I don't want to be that bitch who's like, hi, I have all this money. I'm so rich. It's not. I'm wealthy in my own way. Okay. Wealthy in my own way. I mean, shit, I could fork out a couple grand for a puppy. Just like that. I mean, that's only a couple grand, but like I can buy shit. I'm okay. I'm doing okay. Okay. So moving on. This is a personal diary podcast. I let all my walls down and I let you guys in and I say things, you know, I tell you the little secrets about my life, but like finances is one of those things. It's like, come on. Next question. I don't want to answer this. What were you like in high school? Have I answered this before? Whatever. I don't think so. What was I like in high school? All I remember is being so insecure about the way I looked and and I was constantly worried if people liked me or not. And I just didn't like myself. And I was chubby. I wasn't chubby. I just always felt like a fat ass. I don't know. I was like maturing and my body was awkward and I don't know. So high school is when I started realizing like, oh, I can't just eat what I used to eat all the time. Like I have to watch my weight or like watch what I'm eating. And that was kind of a shit show because in high school, it's like, you know, cafeteria food, pizza, like going out to friends' houses and parties and shit. And it's just like trash food and beer and fucking whatever. And I just felt like it was whatever. So I remember just feeling insecure about my body. I was lucky that I didn't really have bad acne. I was like, okay, so if you want to know what I was like in terms of what groups were you in and like what kind of, you know, like what kind of high schooler were you? I was a athlete. I was a leadership class kid, so I would help put on assemblies for the school. So I was always like on display out in front of people in the gym, like, you know, doing shit during assemblies. Yeah, I did like, so, but as far as my, like the friends circles go, I was always the one hovering on the outside I was never really in the in group, like the cool group, but I was always like their friend, but I never felt like, I never just like rolled over to people's houses and vice versa. Like they weren't really coming over to mine, but every now and then I'd go to a party or a function and I'd show up and everyone liked me and stuff, but I never was close with anyone. Because all my best friends, like I went to Catholic private school and, after 8th grade, we all went to different high schools and then it was kind of shitty to like remake friends but I don't know. I was just kind of like awkward and embarrassed by myself and just like insecure as fuck. So what a waste of time now, you know, I'm older and wiser now and I'm like, wow, what a waste of time. And I found out in high school, my junior year, that shit that comes out of my mouth entertains people for whatever fucking reason. I open my mouth and people lose their shit. Like, I don't know how else to say it. It was I've told the story before. Like, I just remember it was junior year. It was a leadership class or fucking like, I should stop swearing this much. I know one of my classes, every time I raised my hand, it became a thing like, oh, we can't wait for what she's going to say because it's going to make us all laugh and we're all going to be like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean? Like, are you serious? Like, I would ask clarifying questions and they were like the dumbest questions ever, but for whatever reason, people were like, chick's funny. So I don't know. I never really put that together. And then also on my basketball team, like I was always, whenever we traveled to different high schools, whenever we did basketball camps together or like sleepovers at each other's houses and we were all there, like I was the one they were videotaping on their cell phones the whole time. Like everything I did was under a microscope. Let's laugh at Jacqueline. What's she going to do next? And I didn't think about it at the time. Like, oh, I could do something with this someday. I could podcast someday. I could like practice talking and entertaining people and like take it seriously, which I still don't do. I fucking don't. I know 200 episodes is approaching, but I feel like no matter what I do in life, I never feel like I'm hot shit or I'm good enough or I'm like, it's not like a low, I feel like I have confidence, but is it like a low self-esteem about, no. I think at the end of the day, I'll boil this down to, I need to finish this question, but I think one of my fears in life is looking like a tryhard and looking like someone who doesn't think their shit smells and who's really full of themselves. And I don't want to ever come across like that. So I always cut myself down 10 notches to be more relatable and to be like real with you guys. And I don't want to ever sound inflated and full of shit. So you guys might have a high opinion of me. You might think highly of me and what I do here, but it's not the case for me. Okay. That terrifies me. Oh my God. I think I'm so great at podcasting. I'm so good at what I do. Text from mom. You get the new tennis shoes? Wait, did she just watch my Insta story and put that together in her head? I alluded to the fact that I need a new pair of tennis shoes, and I think she noticed on my Insta story that... Anyways, I'm off topic. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, Mom, I got the new tennis shoes. By the way, we're Asics now. I remembered... Okay. I remembered that Asics are comfortable as shit, and I'm sick of Nikes, I'm sick of Adidas, and I wear Asics only now, and that's just the way it's going to be moving forward. Did I answer that question? I told you guys how I was in high school, mostly insecure and awkward and like not really popular, but I was like loosely friends with all the popular people, but I never was in their groups and okay. And then I also told you about discovering my unique props, or what makes me me. And how a lot of people like to put me in the spotlight and laugh at me. So, Christ. Moving on. Next question. Shit. Question 3. Top 3 froyo toppings? Is this a joke? Top 3 froyo, like frozen yogurt toppings. Top 3? Is this person joking? Bitch, all of them. I can't pick 3. I'm that person. Okay, I don't give a fuck. I'm a garbage dump for ice cream. Okay, I can put down ice cream. Like, it's disgusting. Like, I can eat so much with no complications. I'm not lactose intolerant. I can eat an entire pint of ice cream like nothing. I just love ice cream. I can eat a ton of it. Like, when I was a kid, whenever my siblings couldn't finish their fucking ice cream cones, I was like, give it to me now. And I'd finish both of theirs. So I have a bottomless stomach for ice cream. So to answer your question, I will not pick 3 toppings. I'm picking all of them. And I'm that person in the froyo line paying $16.99 for a pint of, or for a little pint of froyo. And I put everything on top. I'm doing the crushed Oreos for sure. Anything Reese's, the pieces, the cups. I'm doing white chocolate. Everything that I do on in a froyo cup is gluttonous, chocolatey, caramely, white chocolatey, heavy, loaded, thick, dense, fucking, it's just all, no, you won't see a strawberry, okay? You won't see a gummy worm. You won't see a little, stupid candy. It's like all the chocolate, all the caramel, all of the Oreos. I might do a little kiwi or some shit just to be cute, like one little piece, but that's it. Like, I don't give a fuck about I don't go, like, after a hot day, I'm not like, oh, let's go get froyo, and I get the white froyo yogurt non-fat shit with like some berries, you know, to make it look, it's like aesthetic and healthy looking, but it's frozen yogurt. It's like, no, I want to put it all on top. Everything that's available on top, except for the colorful shit. I want it to look brown and heavy. And it will weigh. It will also be heavy. What's the word? Rich. Yes. Dude. You know how people are like, oh my God, that's too sweet. They'll eat a brownie and they're like, that's too sweet for me. This cake's like way too sweet. I don't get that. Dude, nothing is too sweet for me. I'm like, I want it as rich and sweet as possible, and it's never too much. I'm not diabetic, and I might be someday because of this, but there you go. Frozen yogurt toppings, all of them. Yeah, but I can't do like the gummy bears and gummy worms and shit like that. First of all, that hardens up. Also M&Ms, because M&Ms harden up in ice cream. The gummy shit hardens up, and so that's an annoying texture. And then I get headaches from gummies, so can't do that. All right, next question. My mom asked this question. She asked me, why do people bully? Well, Mom, everyone is projecting. Wait, what's the quote? Actually, I saw a great Insta story that kind of summarizes what I want to say. So I'm going to plagiarize this right now and read off fucking Instabaddies reposted quote thing. Okay, I don't know if this is about bullying. Whatever, I'm just going to read it. Worried about people hating on you as you grow? ? Just remember that people only hate on those who have what they want most in life. You're actually doing them a favor by showing them that what they want most in life is a possibility. Their work is to convince themselves of that possibility. Your work is to enjoy what you have Your work is to enjoy what you have no matter who is hating. What's possible for one is possible for all. So I like that because I find myself hate following people. I'm like, oh, they're just like hotter, better, more popular, cooler, got it going on more. They're way ahead of me in life, even though we're like the exact same fucking age, or they're younger. And I find myself getting like bitter and jealous. And I'm like, wait a minute, time out, bitch. That's you recognizing that they have something that you subconsciously or consciously like want for yourself. And you don't like it because they have it and you don't. And I feel like that's why people bully, is because other people are better than them and they're just like, they can't handle it. But they don't realize like that subconsciously that's what they want. They want to be like you. Bullies want to be like you. If you don't like me, you want to be like me. Admit it. Or there's something about me that you see in yourself. And maybe you can't stand it because you haven't fully realized that or expressed, or you haven't fully been able to like express that side of you or like let it loose like I have. I'm just talking about how I've been on this journey of not giving a fuck, saying it like it is, being myself, not trying to be a curated, cute, aesthetic bunny on the internet. It's like, I'm not trying to impress people anymore or do like be appealing and like I'm sick and tired. I was sick and tired of being a dumbed down version of myself on the internet, and so now it's just like all about me letting it loose and letting it fly. And so, and I want to inspire others to do the same thing too. I think a lot of people are in their little internet clamshell. They're these little avatars of themselves. They're boring as fuck. They have no personality. All they do is like repost quotes and take selfies, and it's like they're not. I don't feel like in real life they're expressing themselves, but like, look, on the internet, if you want to grow an audience, and I'm one to talk, me with less than 10K followers, but you know what? But I mean, like, really really stripping yourself down and completely saying it like it is and being yourself is, in my case, it's being well received. But I believe that people also are they hate on it and they're secret bullies. I have to like I'm trying to like tie this question back. I'm trying to like wrap this question back or bring this home to go back to why do people bully? Shit. Did that make any sense? I think people are like intrigued. I'm intrigued by other people. Now I do sound, what was the thing I said earlier? Like, I'm confident, but I don't think I'm the shit. That just made me sound like I think I'm the shit. Whatever, dude. I can be everything I want. Anytime, anywhere. There's your transition music for the next question. Do you have a mustache? This is question 4. Do I have a mustache? Yes, I have a mustache. And look, I also have something else going on. Okay, since we're talking about hair, bodily hair, I have a mustache and I also have an ingrown hair on my crotch right now that I've been keeping quiet about. Okay, and I'm going to use this question as a perfect time to tell you guys about my crotch and the situation. So, a couple nights ago, do you guys ever just like tuck your hand in your pants, like your sweatpants? I feel like this is what guys do, but I think girls do it too. It's just like warm and comfortable. So I was doing that and I felt something and I was like, that's a bump. That feels like cancer. I was like, my brain went to like, that could be cancer. I need to check this out. I'm freaked out. So upon further research, I discovered that it was an inflamed ingrown hair. And I took care of business and I released the Kraken. I fucking released the ooze out of it. I know this is TMI. Okay. This all happens. You can't. Okay. First of all, everybody shits. Everybody farts. Everybody burps. We're all going to die someday. You are a disgusting pig. You are a shit factory. The hottest people in the world. Think about the hottest person you know. They have explosive shit come out of their ass every single day. So don't be weird about me telling you about an ingrown hair, okay? So I, squeeze out the pus. I was like, all right, that's good enough. I don't want to make this more inflamed. I can just ignore it. It'll probably go away on its own. Guess what it hasn't done, okay? Guess what it hasn't done? Okay. It hasn't gone away on its own. I'm in pain. My toes are in pain because of those fucking toenail rings I decided to put on and train my toes to get used to right before the podcast. And so that hurts. And my crotch hurts at the same time. And that's what I'm going through right now as a woman. We got a high pain tolerance. We have a high pain tolerance. I'm going to be okay. And I'm contemplating seeing a dermatologist for this because I just don't... Ingrown hairs are so painful, and I don't think I can pull it out. I'm like, I can do it, but I just like, it fucking hurts, and it's deep. It's going deep in my crotch. It's like right on the crease. That's probably why I got ingrown, because that's like a creasy, rubby area, and dude, I need laser hair removal. Was that another burp? Jimmy, did I burp again? I can't remember. Did I just burp? He just nodded his head and shook his ass. Dude, do you guys remember, speaking of dermatologists, do you guys remember when I got body shamed at the dermatologist? Or not body shamed, she like immediately, like, okay, she saw like one razor bump and I had just shaved right before I went. And it was a little bit, like there was like a little bit of a razor bump happening. She saw one of them and she goes, so you need laser hair removal. You'll be getting laser hair removal. She like prescribed this cream immediately. She's like, you'll put this on every single day for 1 month, as if I had a problem, as if ingrown hairs or like bikini, like a bump on your bikini line is the worst thing ever and it should never happen. And so I don't know. I have a little bit of is that trauma? I don't know. I'm annoyed. I do want laser hair removal. And if you guys support me on patreon.com/TJMS, maybe I can do a laser hair removal. Maybe I could go on a laser hair removal journey and you guys could help foot that bill, because it's not like one of those things you just, I don't know how much, like in total it's probably, why do I feel like it's like 10 grand to get your crotch lasered? Like in total, if you get it completely done and like it'll never grow back again. Isn't it like that? Isn't it, or like 5 grand? You have to do like, isn't it for like 2 years? I don't know. I should look into it. But to answer your question, do I have a mustache? Yeah, and I use these little I don't get it waxed. I think that's too extra. And I hate making random appointments. Like, I just need to go get a lip wax. And then you drive in your car. You got to walk in, sit down. You're wearing a fucking mask. Then you take it off. And then, you know, they slap on the wax. They rip it off. And honestly, it grows right back. So I'm just like, well, what could I use at home that's just as effective? And I use the Twinkle. All the girls out there will know what this is. I use the Twinkle or Tinkle. I'm holding it right now. It's pink. It's pink. Am I congested? Jesus. It's the Tinkle razor, and people shave their face with these, like their whole face with these, and I quit doing that. I think that's a scam. I think that's false information being spread about, what's it called? Microplaning your face. Because like Marilyn Monroe did it. I'm just against it. I mean, I'm like, let your baby hairs fly. There's a reason there's hair on your face. Stop getting rid of it. You look like a shiny alien once you put your moisturizer on, and that's not normal. You need hair on your face. Let the baby hairs fly, but shave your mustache with a Tinkle razor, and that's what I use. How do people talk slow on a podcast? Because I just feel like I need to start doing that. Because I breathe out. So I realized during the episode I go a lot. Emphysema. That's an inside joke with a sibling. All right. Next question. Best brunch and gas lamp. Best brunch and gas lamp. Gas lamp is a zone. I'm going to call it a zone in San Diego, downtown. How would I describe the gas lamp? In my experience, it's a going out at night type of place. It's a place to get nasty and shitty and drunk and, you know, it's fucking ratchet. The gas lamp district is ratchet even during the daytime. I'm not a fan, and honestly I have no clue where to get brunch there. I'm a Little Italy chick, okay? I know Little Italy. I could tell you where to go for brunch there, but like in Gaslamp, I couldn't tell you. There's like a bunch of, I feel like if you just go to a gastro pub. You know what? No. For brunch, I don't know if they serve brunch. They probably do. Dude, go to the Brazilian Steakhouse. I don't even think that's in Gaslamp. What's it Brazilian Steakhouse. Fogo de Chao? Wait. San Diego. Fogo de Chao? Fogo de Chao! Rio de Go... Wait. Yeah, so go there. Because... Dude, that's a journey to greatness. If you can muscle... Or if you can eat all that muscle... Okay, if you can get through a Fogo de Chao... feeding. I mean, they literally just feed you meat until you tell them to stop. Have you guys ever been to these Brazilian steakhouses? They literally give you a stoplight and a green light and a yellow light. They give you like a stoplight on your table to tell them to keep going, keep coming with the meat stick, because it always comes out on a stick of meat. It's always a stick of meat that comes out when they have a giant knife. They shave it off on your plate. So you can tell that you can keep it coming if you have the green light on. And dude, okay. Red means stop. So if you can get through like the 25 different meat options without ever putting on that stop sign, that could be fun for brunch. And I'd highly recommend doing that. So that's where I'd go in Gaslamp, or in the Gaslamp zone of San Diego. Favorite, Jimmy, come on now. I know your countertop height now. Your countertop height. You're also table height. And you gotta keep 4 paws on the ground, boy, while I podcast. Thank you. Next question. How are you guys doing? How was your Saturday? How's your weekend going? I want to check in right now. I really hope you're doing well. Wow, that's amazing. Happy for you. Okay. Favorite new JB album song? So Justin Bieber, JB, I guess, is what they meant. Justin Bieber just released Justice, his new album. And it's great. I do like it a lot. Let's see, my favorite song. Let me think. I was actually, you know what I did the other day when I first listened to it? I just played it top to bottom. While I just stretched on my yoga mat and kind of rolled around while I listened to it. It was like an hour or so. And dude, I like this song. So I like this song right after the MLK interlude, which is boring as fuck. Like, what a waste of space on that album. Like, boring. Like, I didn't want to hear that. I was like, great, I got to get through that. Because I'm the type of person when I listen to an album, I have to listen to it. I have to listen to the exact order, top to bottom, without skipping or changing the song. So, that was a boring part. I was like, okay, I get this is called Justice. I understand this is like MLK and and it's important for him. Okay. So, but yeah, I was bored as shit. So I like the song that came on right after it. I think it's called Die. Is it Die With You? Die For You? Die For You? I don't want to play it. I want to do that to Justin Bieber on my podcast. I don't want to piss anyone off, but I really want to play it to hear, to remember if this is my favorite song. Yeah, MLK interlude and then Die For You, because it's so upbeat and fun. And honestly, the back half of the album has a funky funness to it. And I feel like the first part is a whole different vibe, which I really enjoyed. The MLK interlude, actually, it's an important piece, I guess, to include, because after you listen to it, the whole tone changes. I get my peaches down in Georgia. That music video is really cute. I love Justin Bieber. Dude, I feel like my brother and him are the same person. I can't explain it, but text my mom back. Yes, I got the new shoes. Okay. Confirmed, Mom, I got new tennis shoes. Don't worry. I think she saw mine. She's like, these are kind of worn out. You guys know me. I am the worst at buying new shit. Like, I noticed, like today I noticed in my old Adidas, there was like a tiny hole starting in the tip of the shoe. But honestly, I get to the point where my toes sticking out before I buy new shoes. Or anything. Like, I never buy new shit. I buy things that are practical and that I need. But when it comes to clothes, when it comes to shoes, like, especially now, because I'm like a solo fucking shit. Like, I'm just like doing my own thing. I walk the block with my puppy every day. Like, I don't have a lot going on. And so all of my like snatched outfits and cute clothes are like, so I have my comfy clothes, my slacker clothes, my my yoga fits, my sweat outfits. That's like for me. And if there's a hole happening of staying, I just let it fly. I don't care. But then all my snatched outfits are like, no, we got the heels on point, the pants on point, the tops on point, the jackets on point. We got all that shit in the vault, collecting dust because of COVID now. And Jimmy, is this now you eating? Oh, God damn it. He's eating the cord. He hasn't done this in a while. Jimmy, you're 4 months old. You stopped doing that 3 weeks ago. Why are you starting again? I'm literally like walking with my microphone. Okay, Jimmy? I'm trying to bring back that crackhead energy y'all know and love. She's all over the place. I can't stop listening. Okay. Did I answer the question? Yeah, Die For You by Justin Bieber is my favorite song on his new album. Okay. Next question from an OG listener and also patron member. Thanks for asking. He asked, why are you so amazing? Okay. So this this is hard for me. This is hard for me to answer because, as you know, I don't ever want to sound like I'm full of shit and I think highly. I just never want to be like I don't know. I just don't want to be one of those people. So I'm hesitant to answer this. Why I'm amazing. But I you know what? I got to do it. I got to do it because this is a legitimate question. And at some point, I need to give myself some credit and accept who I am and be I am my biggest cheerleader about what I'm doing as a daily podcast host, but like, I don't really break shit down as to like why I'm amazing. Why am I amazing? I mean, I'm hot. I'm fun. I'm independent. Dude, I grew up in farmland and took care of animals. And I went to a private Catholic school with strict parents who taught me strong American values. So, I mean, I'm down to earth as fuck because of that. I'm not a feminist. There's another, I'm going to include that too. I'm not a feminist. All I want to do is have a family and cook for my man and kids and be a wife, be a hot, I want to be like a hot wife who can cook, she can clean, she knows her place. Like I'm traditional. I'm sweet. I mean, I take care of myself. I love my puppy. I work hard. I love hard. I'm amazing because I don't care what people think of me, and therefore I love myself and I just accept myself. Is this what you want me to say? That was really hard. That was really hard to do. Dude, I'm me, bitch. I'm me. And you know what? I think that's why I'm amazing. It's because I am me and there's no one else like me. Okay? I'm starting to realize that. This world is drying the fuck out. I don't want to be one of those zombified. I don't want to be like everyone else who's becoming a zombified version of who they would have been if they didn't have a fucking cell phone in their face every day and a social media account. Everyone's becoming a dumbed down, boring ass loser version of themselves. Let me rant. So I'm declaring war. No. I said, I don't want to turn out like that. I know that's the direction I'm heading if I let myself get sucked in and just like drink the Kool-Aid and just like be that type of internet bitch. I'm like, no. The new way to be, the way to fight back and take your power back as a human being is to let it fly, express yourself to the fullest, take your pants down, take your top make an OnlyFans, shake your ass. No, it's just like something I'm saying, why am I amazing? Okay, I said because I'm me, there's no one else like me, but I guess that's where I'm at. And now with the daily podcasting and turning this into a audio diary, a daily audio journal, I'm learning more about myself. I'm getting closer to myself. I'm truly discovering like who I am and what I really think and what I really want in life and what I stand for and what my opinions are. It's just like, it's an amazing thing to do. And I will insert this. And I haven't fully taken this seriously yet, but I think I could help a lot of people with their issues, their personal insecurities, depression, anxiety, whatever, by like somehow getting people to start talking to themselves where it's like a normal thing. It's not like oh, that's a fucking crazy person thing to do. It's like, actually, it's therapeutic and it's medicine. Okay. Talking is medicine. My puppy just barked. Perfect. Good timing, kid. You're just further explaining what I just explained. Yeah, and you're on the counter again, and we don't like that because you know what? You're going to start ripping cords, and unplug and shit. But yeah, it's honestly talking is therapy, and I understand go to a therapist, talk to your friends, talk to your family, release it on people. But there's something about being one-on-one with your soul and saying it out loud every day. And I'm talking like every single day, making this a daily practice, as if you're working out in the gym, or you're meditating and you're sitting with yourself and you're just with yourself for an hour a day or whatever. Jimmy, I can't be serious right now because I'm in pain. He's biting me. Hey, I don't want to hit you. I don't want to abuse you, but I kind of have to. Can I kick you? What's illegal? Okay, I'm kidding. What's a legal limit of abuse for 4-month-old puppies? So fucked up. Dude, where's your bone? Go find your little bone, bud. He hates when I do the podcast because I'm not giving him attention, and then he gets FOMO, and then, dude, I'm power stancing so he can't jump up on the table. What was I saying? Yeah, but sitting with yourself, it's the mental gym. People talk about this all the time. I'm putting it into practice, and almost 200 episodes later, I can confirm that I've never been better. I've never liked myself more. I've never felt happier and more content and fulfilled in who I am and what I'm going to do in this life. And it's because I think it's all about people talk about manifesting and shit. And it's like, literally, I'm speaking things into existence, and I'm, it's more, I'll stick with this this is what I believe so hard. Speaking it out is so much more impactful, in my experience, to any other self-help, practice where you're meditating or journaling. This is so much more, has so much more weight to it and quality, and I feel like it's doing a lot more. It's first, I'm accelerating my personal development, I believe, by talking every day and working on myself on a microphone and just getting it out. And also, I think there's something to be said about sharing it publicly, because you have to be willing to, get people's, so you have to be willing, like I always say, to be hated or whatever. You have to be willing to put yourself out there and receive negative comments and feedback and do it anyways. You have to be willing to do that. And that's just all part of it. But what was the question? I don't even remember. Just, go for this. Just got the new Asics. Just go for the shoelace, buddy. Yeah, that looks like a tasty snack. He always goes for the laces, the little plastic caps on the end. What could he chew? I can't give him a piece of Palo Santo wood. That'll kill him. I sound like such an abusive dog parent. Jesus Christ. I love him, but he's annoying as fuck when I'm trying to record. Okay. I get it. He's a puppy, I'm gonna do one more question. Has this been an hour and a half? I'll finish this with I think I can make a fun story out of this question. Final question today on Q&A number 23 is, drumroll. Have you ever been hospitalized? Thanks for asking. Yes, I have. So it was a hot summer back in 2007, and I found myself along migrant workers out in the strawberry fields picking berries. And I had to include that I worked alongside migrant workers so you guys understand that I am not a racist piece of white shit. I love... Hey, do you disagree? Go find your bone, bud. Okay, I'm trying to tell a story. So yeah, I was out in the strawberry fields picking with the workers, picking berries, picking with kids my age and shit. It was a blend of a bunch of young people, old people, kids, parents, everything, right? I'm out working in the fields, picking berries. And one day I went home from my berry picking job, and my mom has me take a look at her back. And she goes, Jacqueline, what's going on here? This really hurts. It's really inflamed. And if you know anything about me, I should have gone into dermatology. I should be Dr. Pimple Popper. Sandra, is it her Dr. Sandra Lee? She shouldn't be Dr. Pimple Popper. She should not be Dr. Pimple Popper. I should be Dr. Pimple Popper. That was my calling. That's my true calling. If I really am honest with myself, fuck podcasting. I want to pop zits for a living. Okay. So my mom goes, Jacqueline, like, what's happening? Like, can you check this out? So, of course, I'm sanitary. I'm looking at everything. I'm checking it out. And there's some very large, pussy, infected boils, not zits, boils on her back. And I'm like, this is really bad. So she's like, I think it'd be good if we like released some of this out. And so, of course I did. Did a little hot compress. Then we did a little Epsom salt action on it. I'm in like 7th grade and I'm fucking doing this like a pro. So everything's great. We release the Kraken. The pus comes out, just like my fucking ingrown hair I told you about. Same shit, different ear. Is that called a callback? I think I just did something. Dude, someone coach me in the DMs and let me know if I did that right. Okay. Thanks, coach. So anyways, I go back to my strawberry picking job and everything's going well the first week. And then week 2, I develop a cold sore on my upper lip, close to where my mustache is currently. I should not have said that. I was trying to do call back. Okay. Didn't make any sense. Kind of, but not really. I'm going to drink some Stevia to decompress from that. I'm cringing at this story and what I'm doing right now. So week 2, I develop a cold sore on my upper lip, right in the corner of my upper lip. And I'm picking strawberries and I'm paid by the pound, so I'm working my ass off. I'm a fucking machine. I'm going hard in the paint, going hard in the rows. And I did like this technique where you like take your thumbnail and you like, because we were picking them for jam. We weren't picking them for boxes where you want them to be cute with a little stem and everything. No, I was like shaving off the top of them with my thumbnail and like slip, like they would just like slip off the vine really quick the way I did it. So, week 2, I'm still picking strawberries, going hard in the paint. And it was like Wednesday and I woke up on Wednesday morning and, my face didn't look right. It didn't look right. Those are my bills, buddy. Those are my tax documents. Those are not fucking, oh my God, guys, like tax documents, medical bills, fucking everything that's important is on the floor. Shout out having a 4-month-old golden retriever while you're podcasting and not being secure enough with yourself to crate train him, or not being, what's the fucking term? Not being aggressive enough as a parent to put him in the crate because I feel bad for him every time I do it. So he walks around the apartment while I podcast. Dude, I gotta have these documents. Blue Shield of California. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude. IRS, bitch. W-2. Okay. So, yeah, like the Wednesday of that second week, I wake up, my face doesn't look right. And it's kind of swollen. And there's a bump right over that cold sore. Let me cut to the chase. My mom, whatever my mom had on her back was on my face. Okay. It burrowed itself into my cold sore and developed it. My face was swollen. A boil was forming in my cheek. Okay. Cold turkey, just like that. Quit the job. Did not show up to the strawberry picking job that week. Immediately was rushed to Children's Hospital And so, yeah, to answer your question, yes, I've been hospitalized, and this is because I had MRSA in my face. So MRSA is so we had, there's coronavirus, there was MRSA, there was swine flu, pig flu, fucking Ebola. It's all the same shit. I had MRSA, and it kills people. All this shit kills people. It's like not good to have. Some are worse than others. I would argue MRSA is more deadly to people that get it than coronavirus. Someone fact check me on that. Let's look up the data. I believe MRSA is a more deadly situation than coronavirus. So anyways, my parents are always like that. Whenever there's like a medical emergency or issue or something that's sketchy with us, they're like, we're going to Seattle. We're going to the Emerald City. Fuck this small town. We're going to the best hospitals available. We're going to the best doctors, the best surgeons. Like, I'm not fucking around with my kids and their health. We're going to the best of the best. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, rushed to Children's Hospital that morning. They start yanking. I remember getting morphine. They're like, it was bad, guys. Half of my face, like I couldn't see out of it was my right side, my right eye. My whole right eye was swollen shut. I looked like the Elephant Man. Dude, you want me to cut to the chase? I made the news because of this. I got interviewed by King 5 News because I had MRSA in my face. I really wish I could find the video. I should put it on my Patreon. Patreon.com/TJMS. Yeah, so I was in the hospital overnight. They slit me open and squeezed it all out. I remember there was like a suction device, like squeezing the pus out. It was the size, like 2 giant golf balls were in my cheek. That's how much pus it was. And it hurt really bad. It was super inflamed. And yeah, so my mom had it. Like my entire family got it. That's part of the reason we made the news, because apparently it was unusual for an entire family to get it. And I'm like, no shit, we all got it. We all live under the same roof. It's contagious. Like, we're all touching it. Like, we're all like slapping each other's fucking asses. No, we're not. Like, I don't know. We're like hugging each other and like, kissing goodbye and shit. Like, I don't know. We all got it in weird places too. Like, I also got it under my arm, like in my armpit in the hospital. That's how, and here's the thing. I almost died. Yeah. Apparently, if I didn't handle this quicker or sooner or get a hold of it, the way MRSA goes is it gets into your bloodstream and you fucking die. Just like all the wrestlers that would get it and die. That was like a thing during the time. So, yeah, I got in the hospital. Shout out to my parents for giving a shit about me and and being prompt. I got in at the right time and they sucked it out. They got me. And the thing is, Staphylococcus aureus. Is it Staphylococcus aureus? Staphylococcus aureus. MRSA. It's antibiotic resistant is what I'm trying to say. It's resistant to Staphylococcus. Staphylococcus is antibiotic resistant. Oh yeah, superbug. Methicillin resistant staphylococcus. Oh my God. I remember saying this in 8th grade. By the way, this kind of ties into the bullying question. Everyone wanted to be me. Everyone wanted to be on the news. Everyone wanted MRSA because I was fucking bullied all year long in 8th grade because I had MRSA, and my friends saw me on the news. All these boys in class saw me on the news, and they made fun of me for an entire fucking year. And by the way, the worst 2 bullies, or one of them, was not allowed to go to my 8th grade graduation and graduate with the class because he was such an asshole to me. The final day of class, the principal pulled me into her office and said, "Who is it, Jacqueline? Who's pissing you, or who's bullying you? Who's made your life hell for the last year? Because he's not going to your graduation. The teachers have had it. The students have had it. We all know what's happening. We're on your team. We're rooting for you. That was fucked up." So anyways, methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus refers to a group of gram-positive bacteria that are generally distinct from other strains of Staphylococcus aureus. MRSA is responsible for several difficult-to-treat infections in humans. Fuck yeah, dude. A lot of wrestlers get it. I mean, it's a common thing. We all have staph on our skin. It's not always active and super. Should I just see if like MRSA versus coronavirus is a Google search? MRSA versus COVID. Dude, it is. How coronavirus compares to MRSA. Dude, this is an actual article. Are you kidding me? I love this ending of the podcast. This is kind of a fun ending because I'm going to dive into a rabbit hole. The world's, I guess they're talking about like how sports, how coronavirus affects sports versus MRSA, because obviously sweat, people all over each other, bacteria exchanging. MRSA has made a significant imprint on the NBA. Okay. Dude, Blake Griffin got elbow surgery for MRSA. It gets you fucked up. Like, it literally channels these bulges, these fucking cysts in your body, like, channel in. Like, think of a volcano. Like, they go deeper into your skin. And the scary part, this is why I could have died if I didn't get a handle on it. It could have channeled into my organs. Like, it could have been, it's close to my brain. It's close to my neck, my trachea or whatever. Like, if the pus and all that channels in, and then like the infection gets into your blood, like, you're done. It's a serious thing. What are they going to say about COVID versus MRSA? This is such a long article. I don't have time for this. I mean, it's like a 6-paragraph essay, and I'm over it. I have a short attention span, and I want to read bullet points. I don't want to read this bullshit. Just give me stats. Just give me facts in a straight line. 1, 2, 3. Anyways. Dude, MRSA deaths. MRSA deaths. Yeah, Staphylococcus aureus bloodstream infections. It's all about that bloodstream infection. Dude, I want to look at images. I'm disgusting. Dude, Blake Griffin MRSA. I gotta see his elbow. Blake Griffin MRSA. Ah! It's like it's gonna be an old pic. Ooh. Dude, I'm gonna just type in MRSA infections face. Maybe I'll show up. Dude, instant PTSD or whatever that fucking is in your body when you see something you haven't seen. And like, I was literally in 7th grade when I last witnessed MRSA on the face. These poor people. It's so bad. Oh my God, what if I type in my name? Jacqueline Monroe. Dude, I was called MRSA girl, and everywhere I walked in the school, and like anywhere the boys were around me. Okay. Whenever I walked, this is why one of my journeys, or one of the things I'm working on as a podcast host, is becoming more articulate, becoming more well-spoken, and thinking before I speak and connecting my words in a cohesive way so you guys understand me. And that is an insecurity that I've always been insecure about. So I apologize for tripping up about something. Like, I literally could have just said, like, yeah, when I walked by the boys, they would call me MRSA girl. And I don't know how I got tripped up and said it a different way. So they'd be like, MRSA. It was so fucking immature and stupid. MRSA. They also call me a Jew girl. I don't know why that was an insult. They're like, you're a Jew. Yeah, what else? It was like Jew, MRSA girl, ew. They would just say ew if they saw me. I was made fun of for having a mustache. And then that boy had a crush on me after high school and then took me to Chipotle. And I said yes. Weird how that is. I was just nice because honestly, he was kind of a homie after the fact. Like, I kind of like became friends with him. In fact, on his 21st birthday, he shared a shot with me. He had a thing of Jamaican rum that he had saved, and there was only like 2 shots left. And then at midnight on his 21st birthday, I happened to be in the kitchen with him right at midnight, and he's like, let's do it. And so I took his 21st birthday shot with him. And he had been saving that Jamaican rum for like, I don't know, like 6 years or some shit. I don't know. It's funny how that all works. And he was the boy who couldn't go to couldn't go to the high school or the 8th grade graduation. Dude, I forgot about that. Dude, does anyone like, are you all, I know that was all over the place, but boy who bullied me in 8th grade for having MRSA, which is why I was hospitalized, which is the question I'm answering on Q&A number 23, asked me out on a date to Chipotle after high school, and I said yes. And we were kind of cool with each other and like friends, and I thought he was funny. And on his 21st birthday, I took a shot with him. Okay, that's it. I don't know. Okay, Jacqueline Monroe MRSA. Let's see if it pops up. King 5 News. It's probably in the vault somewhere on Google Images. Come on. Oh my God, wait. academicoop.com. It's got to be here somewhere. Guys, I should do a thing on this podcast where I just get in rabbit holes and talk it out the whole time. Do you guys ever do that? I'm just like, I want to learn something on the internet. And then you just get on Wikipedia or whatever. You just like start at Wikipedia, you start going, you get on YouTube, you start. It's fun. And I do that a lot. And maybe I could start doing a podcast. Or record a podcast while I do it. Is my name in this article? IDSA, Infectious Diseases Society of America. My family was kind of a case study, because one of the doctors we knew, he was doing a study about MRSA and included our family. Is this a fucking document? Am I gross? Burps in the beginning, talks about having pus on her face. Okay. Wait, what if I just type in my name on Google? I'd never do this, but like, let's just see. Oh, fuck. Hotter people on the Google Images than me. Not cool with that. And then there's like random pictures of Marilyn Monroe. Dude, my name is is it oxymoron? Oxymoron definition. I forget what it means. Or dichotomy. Wait. A figure of speech in which apparently contradictory terms appear in conjunction. Two words with opposing meanings are used together. Okay, wait, what's a dichotomy? Dichotomy is a division or contrast between two things two things that are or are this is a bad sentence. A division or contrast between two things that are or are represented as being opposed or entirely different. Oh, I guess this is an opposing thing about my name. Jacqueline is from Jacqueline Kennedy. That's who I was named after, because she was dying and her name was on. My mom went down to Seattle when she was super pregnant with me before. So I was going to be Raquel or Roxanne. I think Raquel or Roxanne. That was what she was going to name me. And anyways, she saw this headline and it said Jacqueline. It was Jacqueline Kennedy was dying. And she decided to name me Jacqueline after Jacqueline Kennedy. And then I put together 10 years ago that, that's kind of funny because Jacqueline Kennedy, Marilyn Monroe, JFK, that whole triangle thing with the affair and everything. So is that a dichotomy? Whatever. I'm trying to learn vocab right now because I'm trying to be more articulate and well-spoken. And dude, I need to expand my vocab. Why do I feel dumb sometimes? I think it's part of me feeling dumb is I think it comes from the way I feel like, yeah, okay. I'm just kind of like a fun-loving, happy-go-lucky chick. I'm not too serious. I don't take anything too seriously. I'm pretty lighthearted and I don't get too deep. I can get deep, but I'm having fun the whole time. I'm not my brain isn't very locked in to nerd shit. It's not very, it doesn't my brain isn't what are the two styles of speaking? Let's look up this. What are the two? This is my Q&A now. What are the two styles of communication? I think there's two or there's four basic okay. There are four basic communication styles. Passive, aggressive, passive-aggressive, and assertive. Wait, no, that's what I'm thinking of. there's like, okay, wait, like right brain communication style, improving left brain communication. Oh, I think that's what I need to work on. How to stimulate the left side of your brain. Solving math problems. You guys have seen me do that. And during this week, I did a lot of trivia and I answered all the math problems correctly. Congratulations. I remembered something in fucking from high school math class. Okay. So solving math problems, solving puzzles, writing, reading, learning a new language, playing games that require imagination, playing intelligence and strategy games, brain teasers. Yeah, maybe I should just do trivia more often. Because I'm so right brain, you know. Take the Stroop test, named after American psychologist. Yeah, definitely not a black guy. Okay. Jesus. Named after American psychologist John Ridley Stroop. This test will analyze the ability of both sides of your brain. Will analyze how the both sides of your brain work together. Try juggling. Play mind games. Okay. Use that lazy limb. Like pick shit up with your left hand if you're right-handed. I just drank my no, I really sound dumb. I just drank my soda pop with my left hand. Pour up. That's such a good song. Pour up, drank. Headshot, drank. What is it? Headshot? Pour up, drank. Headshot, drank. Sit down, drank. Stand up, drank. Faded, drank. Faded. Da-na-na-na. Dude, Kendrick Lamar, where is he? Type in KendrickLamar.com. It's my Q&A now. It's not KendrickLamar.com. I don't believe it's that. It's like some quirky shit. Dude, it is KendrickLamar.com. Okay. King's dead. It says tour. Dublin. He's in Dublin, July 2nd. That's cool. Music. Okay, yeah, we all know about Black Panther. Okay, we all know about Damn. We all know about... Okay. Dude, fucking, what song is it? Mad City. God, I love Kendrick Lamar. Fuck. Loyalty with Rihanna. Great song. Slippery. Da-na-na-na. Who's that? It's not Kendrick. Is that Future? Slippery. Migos? Migos. Okay. I need to get back to what I was literally on topic about pus in my face and somehow I ended up Migos, and dude, welcome to my podcast. Yeah, but okay, let's just end with like, okay, what am I going to do to work on my brain? I don't think I should worry too much about it, to be honest. Like, I don't need to be I'm a girl. Like, I don't like, what's the use of being smart and like, first of all, nobody has, okay. Boys don't like it when girls talk a lot. Dude, not the boys here. I got 85% males listening to the show, so this is proof. This is proof that there are some men in this world that are interested in listening to a woman speak 70s a fucking week, okay? Cheers to that. Jimmy, let's pour a shot. He's passed out. He gave up. Yeah, but again, I shouldn't think too much about it or worry too much about it. Like, as I said, I'm a girl. Like, who cares if I can talk well or that I'm smart? I mean, I think it's more an insecurity because of my past and feeling shame about raising my hand in class, opening my mouth and tripping up my words, but then to the point where it was so insane what I said that it was making people laugh. And I felt like, okay, well, they're having fun, but I also feel like they're making fun of me. And it made me feel bad about myself. But now I think it's a positive thing. It makes me quirky. It makes me me. It makes me who I am. It makes me unique and special. Why am I so hell-bent on getting a fucking sentence right? I just want to be well-spoken and articulate and sound sound educated and have a better vocabulary. Like, why is that important to me? Like, why does it matter? I just like to shoot the shit and have fun, and I don't want to. Have I ever been serious where I'm like, maybe if I'm talking about something heavy, I can talk. You know what I need to do? This is what I need to do. I need to sit across from another podcaster and have a conversation and play around with that. I need to be, because I think that will showcase another side of me that's not me just popping off and, you know, acting a fool on my own show. Because then it would stimulate my mind and have someone to talk to and bounce off ideas with, and it would, like, I don't know. Yeah. All right. Q&A number 23. Thanks for asking questions. I'm all done. Happy Saturday. Hope you had a great day. Hope your weekend's going well. Spring is cute as shit. All the flowers are blooming right now in San Diego. The air smells great. The grass is being mowed all the time. Everything is perfect. I just really hope you're doing good. And damn, this year's going by fast. It's almost April. Rent's due in a few days, so get ready, bitches. I used to say that on the first of every month. I'd be like, rent's due. Episode 12, rent's due. All right. Love you guys lots. Thanks for your support. And if you feel like supporting me more, you can go to patreon.com/TJMS. And that'll give you access to my exclusive behind the scenes inappropriate content that doesn't make Instagram. It may or may not be inappropriate. And I'll shout you out every Friday. I'll call you on your phone. I do patron phone calls. And I'll put you in my back pocket as a favorite person because patron members are my favorite people. Because wow, if you want more after you listen every day 7 days a week, and then you're like, that's not enough, I want to see more, and you go over to patreon.com/TJMS to access that, then damn, we're homies for life. Homies for life. Everyone's in the friend zone. If you listen, you're in the friend zone. Because, goddamn, this is too revealing. This information is too revealing for any future lovers, any future boyfriends. They don't get this much information. Nope. So if you're listening, you want to date me, get out of here. You're in the friend zone. All right. Happy Saturday. Love you lots. Have a great day. And I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.